All right, so that's the team from Venezuela as they come up at the bottom of the first.
I thought one of the most impressive parts of Curaçao's performance yesterday was their at the start is also the leadoff hitter. Ball. Showed a bunt. And that's a constant every year. That one hard hit, and it kicks off of the first.
Second base. Third base coach the whole time was saying, go, he stops, but then they get the relay. When the relay.
A show of a bunt. What do you think? Bean Yoon, who is the catcher, pulls the bat back, choking up.
The good thing, and you're seeing a little bit more old school baseball. That still works there.
It does.
It was close to 40% of the kids were 13 years old. This year, you can't.
A shortstop, who is a good ball player and a good juggler. Takes the ball out
of the stretch.
Now we'll work on it this week. That one hit to right field, and it's
Win Mayor charges it, sees the base runner, and that is a seed over to the third base.
Tremendous throw for an out that Moises Concho, the pitcher, needed badly.
Is their best hitter. Strike one. So he's got, maybe took some morning batting practice. That's a foul ball. 3-1 bunt.
It's got to be the autograph that nobody can read, especially at that age. You can't. This is important. Right, this is probably the first time they've ever done this, and they're going to do it a fair.
Letter of a couple of those. 2 down. Runner at third, and only 1 run. Ball. That one just misses. Brian Rounds is our. Ball. That one was close, but called a ball. Series, what do you think?
Here's the Little League special right here. So breaking ball just off the plate. You can see he definitely went past the base. He might have tagged him the first time.
Might have. South Korea gets 1. Venezuela will hit when we come back. Love on. How about that? Ha! Strike 1 to Randy Soto. Soto on the ground and knocked down.
A young man named Diego Boscan, and just before the game, the team went out.
Must his buddies be thinking at the same time, too.
No kidding. On the ground to second. Maybe a chance for it.
Is there. Easy feed. He shows the baseball to the shortstop early, and that throw beat.
They will definitely have a special nickname for that double play combo. Strike 3 swinging.
Ball to end it. First strikeout of the ball game. Now faces the minimum in the first. It's an early 1-0.
It's video highlights and more. Visit littleleague.org. Second inning, 1-0 plays in the first inning on both sides. That one hit well to center field, and kind of a late
all the way to the wall, and South Korea's had their leadoff man on in each of the first 2 innings.
Swing and a miss from GBO. They list him at 201 pounds. Hits one softly to third.
The hard hit ball to that side, the rule to the runner always is to stay put. But if it's not hit hard, third base too longer, it's not going to work.
That one popped up on the infield with a bright sun up above. Play we saw in the bottom of the first. Bunts, first base side, going to be a tough play. The throw out with rain yesterday, Rhode Island and Virginia, and currently at Lombardy, Virginia has Aleman, they call him. Hitting South Korea here in the bottom of the second. Here in the second, having a little harder time throwing strikes. And I also think that we have a players. Oh, way inside, and I think it hit him. It did. 3-1. A bunt. Back to the mound. They're going to take the out.
All the way over when it's bunted, and this is a tougher play for a left-hander. For a right-hander, you can open.
Ball 4. Acuna Jr. Infield comes in. There's strike 1. A little squibber. And the play will be.
To get an out right there was to go home. All the way off the cap. You could see it. That was a great shot of it. I mean, the back.
Would like to travel to the moon.
I like those type of goals. We've already knocked
fence. Well, there's that 70-mile-an-hour. 2 runs, a chance for more. On the ground, right back to the pitcher, and he's got the runner hung up.
Pretty hard. He goes right at it. And ideally, you want to run him back to the base if they.
Hits it hard, but into the defense, and that personally gave Na a hit. He rolls that one foul.
I did too. I haven't.
Did I just lie? I don't think so. On the ground to second. He's in Williamsport. That one bunted foul.
It's early, but we do have one going here.
Showing bunt. I doubt he'll be bunting. He's not, and he flips one into right center field. That was a beautiful job of hitting. That's a base hit. Fuenmayor's got the huge arm, and his throw skips away from third. The tying run will score, and Yoon just hustled all the way. He makes it to third. 2-2 game. That arm again, but the runner goes to third. It's 3-2 here in the third, and a big swing. Going with that curve again. Now we'll pop up. Great!
Breaking ball. And then immediately, okay, so he dives, checks the runner, and it's a good throw, but it looked like that front foot just got there in time.
This might give us a good look from up above. Despite the challenge, just an unbelievably, I thought, zero chance that he catches it. On the ground to short. Kind of an in-between hop with 2 outs. He hits that one to right center field. Fuenmayor gone ahead 4-2. After a 3-run. Watching, getting ready for their game. They'll take on Italy. That's ball. Ultimate highlight, the diving play.
I don't even have 3 innings in the book.
Did he do? 2-1. On the ground to short. Nicely handled there.
Minute to stay back and try to just give yourself a little bit more time for that hop. Give ground right at the left. You're not quite sure how high it's going to get to you before the glove's there.
We don't yet have Atencio.
Ball.
That one gets by, beat Yoon. 7.
Atencio actually grew up in the same Maracaibo neighborhood as Rugnerodo.
Another kids had to travel to Panama just to get the visa. That is a base hit. I guess we're getting a special pinch runner. Yes. Still only 1 out. That's a pop-up.
Up into the Sox. Uni it up.
And take a big cut.
Ball.
The throw. And it kind of
Early.
I think it is. Coming here to Williamsport for the first and only time. And as an umpire, you're dealing with Korea. That one popped up. Is it playable?
Has plenty of space. Third out of the inning. Eyes on it the entire time.
Hit batter to start the 4th.
That fastball to get in there and catch that open finger. You're not trying to bunt it in that spot anyway, but sometimes you.
He hits that one into right center field. That's a base hit.
And as we've heard in previous years, they're cooking up a storm. Reports of plenty of bulgogi.
But it did look like that leg got back in time.
I thought so. Ibrahim Ruiz. See if he can throw strikes. The show of the bunt. Popped up on the bunt. It's going to kick. That's a good bunt. The play is at first.
Watch the bare hand right there. So second baseman's going to come over and cover. That's Brahma Palmo.
The moment of truth is the moment the ball touches. It's ahead of time. We do building blocks on the fly. It's a huge advantage if you win game 1. That one hit well to left field. Carrying well all the way back over Adrian Salcedo's head. And that's going to score 2. Hustling around to third. No throw made. It's a triple for Jinwon Na. 6-3. We talked about his dancing talent in South Korea these days.
Ball.
3-1. Hyunjin Ryu. 6 years now in big league baseball, but none.
He hasn't had one like this. Another in the big league all-star game this year. Those numbers.
That one blocked. The throw to first.
Saved by the umpire right there, too, to have a chance to get that first out.
On the ground to short. That one a tough hop. The throw to 0-2. That one is a little soft liner to short for out number group of kids. That one to right field. who's going to take
ACL and an Achilles doing that.
Oh, he bunts it foul. I did tell us he's the dancer of the team. We didn't know that was how he hit. Got him swinging. Go and watch a major league game right here in Williamsport. A hit batter to start the deal at all. Oh, smashed foul. That one bunted. And they're going to go to second.
When you look over to first base on that one, if you peek at all, you see two guys that are close to the base.
On the ground, back to the pitcher.
Clearly gloved it to start everything.
Yeah, that's an out. First and second. And that one is crushed to deep right center field. It is gone. Three-run homer. Jinwan Na, who has been the hitting star. Uh-oh, a little pose coming around. Billy. And Billy just laid
The entire day.
This is a team that can still make some noise. Knocked down at third. Really bulked up that lead. That is strike three call right there. Trying to get a hit. That one gets by the catcher. And now Flynn Mayor can go. Tender to Williamsport. Got him to chase there. That is strike three. That one popped up. Play, but it feels totally wide open. That one hit Cha, so he will. Big, strong kids that carry a lot of the load. What a catch for Nick. Maybe in a pressure spot, you need to throw strikes right off the end of the bat. Oh. A pop-up behind home plate. And
On through a ton of strikes, and you saw a team that historically has always